channel, friends, and thank you all so much for joining me here for my very first Christmas video of the season. I'm so excited for this time of year and to share this video with you. We are going to be planning and preparing for Christmas today. I did a video very similar to this back in the fall, and I wanted to recreate it again for Christmas. I like to do a video like this on my channel every year around this time where we go through our totes and see what all we have and what we're going to use in our Christmas decor. And then I'm also going to share with you a few new pieces that I have found that I'm going to incorporate in. I hope that you enjoyed this and it gives you lots of Christmas inspiration to kick off the season, and we will go ahead and get started with this video. Okay, the first thing we are going to do is head out to some thrift and antique stores to see if we can spot any Christmas pieces. I went to several different stores throughout a couple days, and this is all footage from those places. The first piece I spotted was this giant Santa cookie jar. This was the biggest cookie jar I have ever seen. It was huge in person, and I couldn't believe the price on him for only $7.99. Just look at all of that detail. And then I also really loved this teeny tiny little spode creamer. I just love spode pieces, and this little piece was $5. Such a strong love for gold mirrors. I wanted both of these mirrors that I saw this day so bad, but I did leave them behind because I truly do not have anywhere else to put one. But look how gorgeous these are, especially the one with the bows. I also loved these glasses with the red bows on them. They are so pretty for Christmas. They would be gorgeous on a Christmas tablescape. And then the next store was full of so much vintage Christmas. I had so much fun browsing around in here and just looking at all of the nostalgic pieces that make my heart so happy this time of year. Okay, I'm going to start out with probably my top favorite Christmas thrift find of the year. If you have been watching my channel and you saw one of my thrift hauls back in, I believe it was maybe March or April, it was either spring or beginning of summer, my husband and I found these brass stocking hangers, and I still cannot get over these. When I pulled these out of my totes already this year, I was just so excited all over again for these. Look at this nutcracker. There's also a snowman, a cherub, and then this teddy bear on a drum. These are just so gorgeous. Classic Christmas, vintage Christmas, and again, I cannot wait to incorporate these into our home. And then the next find was this red transferware gravy boat. I also thrifted this earlier in the season, and I believe I did share it in a video. This was from Goodwill. It is a Churchill, England little gravy boat, and you will also see throughout this video that I really love to collect the red transferware pieces to incorporate into our home for Christmas. So this is going to be really fun to use probably in my hutch back here. I already have lots of pieces added to that hutch as I have been unpacking things. I've been already setting a few things in there, and I feel like this is probably where it will go with the rest of my red transferware with like some greenery in it. We will see, but I'm just very excited about any red transferware pieces that I'm able to collect throughout the year because they just look so beautiful in our Christmas decor. Another Goodwill find that I found earlier in the year were these 2 little hearth and hand Christmas trees. These were only, let's see, $2.99. And I did look these up when I first got them and saw that they were from Target, so I felt like that was a really good deal. I love the concrete pot that they are in, and I love that they are just the natural green. A lot of my greenery and trees are flocked, and you will see this year we have a new addition, so I was excited to find these to be able to incorporate in to add in more of just the natural green. I think I might use these in our bedroom. And then the next 2 finds I haven't shared yet. They were from the Goodwill bins. We found these a couple months ago and I've been saving them for this video, and when I pulled them out again and remembered that I found them, I was just so excited. So I don't know the exact price of them because again they were from the bins, but I love to collect lots of vintage Santa mugs and Santa plates and Santa pieces like that, so I was excited to add this salt and pepper shaker set to my collection. This is what they look like up close. They need to be cleaned up really good still, but I have the cream sugar and the pitcher that match these, so that was just the perfect little find. I can't wait to add these into our kitchen. And then the next item from the Goodwill bins were a whole set of these really gorgeous pink ornaments. They're like a pink pearl colored ornament. I believe there are 8 of these ornaments. They were just all thrown at the bottom of a box in the bins. They didn't have like the original box with them or anything, but I thought they were just beautiful and I felt like they would incorporate really well in with all of my other vintage ornaments. I have a whole box that I thrifted last year of vintage like shiny bright ornaments and very similar ones to this, and there are a few pink ones mixed in, so I thought that these would incorporate really well into our large tree that we do here in the living room. I'm gonna fill it again with so many vintage ornaments, so I thought that these would look really well with that. Okay, now next from Goodwill, this was another Christmas find from a few months ago that my husband and I spotted while we were at Goodwill one day, but it is this whole stack of vintage Christmas cards. We were so excited to find these. I remember it was $9.99 for the whole stack of these, and they have them protected in these little photo album sleeves, so there are so many. I love the Frosty. If you watch my channel, you know that I love vintage Christmas cards. I thrifted this little piece just within the past year. It was in one of my previous thrift hauls. I believe it was around $3 or $4, and I'm very excited to use this in my Christmas decor this year to display some of my favorite cards that I have collected. I found the page of where the price was. It was $9.99 at Goodwill for all of these. I really love this one. How sweet is that? Oh my goodness. So lots of beautiful cards here. There's even a few that are birthday cards that aren't just Christmas. These would be so pretty if you were like having a birthday party to kind of like decorate with, or you could make a little banner with them. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to think of all the ways that I can use these. So that was the Christmas card, the vintage Christmas card finds from this year. And then I think I have one more item from Goodwill, which is this blanket back here. Again, I did share this in a thrift haul, I believe earlier in the year, around February or so. I remember I found it early on and I was like, I cannot wait to use that this next Christmas. It is this wool blanket. It has tassels. It's just the perfect colors, and this just is so nostalgic Christmas to me. It was, like I said, from Goodwill, and so I believe it still has the tag on it here, and I paid, I believe, $5.99 for it, if I can remember correctly. But I'm going to use this on my brass blanket little rack over here. I thrifted a brass quilt rack last year, and I love to display seasonal blankets and quilts on it, so that is my plan for this. It is made in Scotland and it is 100% pure wool. So I just thought that was so incredible. What an amazing Goodwill find. You just literally never know. We were at a Goodwill that we hardly ever go to. We just happened to stop in and I browsed through the blankets and this was there. So you just really never know what you're gonna find. So I'm excited about this. Okay, these next pieces are a recent find. I went out to start to look for vintage Christmas this year and I really did not find much. I took a few clips of some pieces that I spotted, but again, I'm just being super selective because I'm very happy and thankful for what I have been able to thrift for Christmas throughout the year and with what I already have in my collection. So this will probably be my only Christmas thrift haul just because I really do not need any more Christmas items and I feel like I have the perfect amount for our home and what I have room for. So the only piece I have picked up recently are these, and I love it because they're so beautiful for Christmas, but I can also use them all year round. I did not really need another brass candlestick holder, but these are so unique. I love the shape of them. If you love these like I do, then you know this is a really unique set. And they were a little bit more than I normally pay for these. They were $4.98 each, so that is a little bit more than I like to spend, but again, because of the unique shape, I thought they were worth it. And I can just picture my red taper candles in these somewhere in our home, so I did go ahead and get them, and I'm excited to incorporate these into our holiday decor. And that is all of my thrift finds. Now I do have one more vintage item, or at least like a little bit older item that I'm going to incorporate that I'm very excited about. This was a piece from my mother-in-law. She gave me this throughout the past year and I have been saving this in my like tote of vintage Christmas that I'm going to be using this year, and I was so excited when I got this out. It is this adorable wooden rocking horse. I had purchased a big one of these that I had intended to use for Christmas a couple years ago, and it was honestly just so big that it didn't really make sense to have it out because it took up a lot of room and it was just kind of too big to go in front of the tree. So I love this as a nice small size. It would also be beautiful refinished, but I kind of love the dark wood, so I'm not exactly sure what I will do yet, if I'll refinish it or not, but I'm excited to like place this under the tree. I just love vintage Christmas toys and wooden toys, so I think this is going to be so pretty under the tree or on a shelf, on like the bookshelf at the bottom or something like that. So we will see, but I'm so thankful for her for giving me that piece. And then everything else is that I have purchased so far is new. So I did go into TJ Maxx and Marshalls this year, and I'm very excited with the wrapping paper that I found. I always love to look at their wrapping paper, their gift tags and bags and stuff like that. They're so pretty, and a lot of it is vintage inspired, and this is my most favorite wrapping paper that I have ever found. It is by Martha Stewart, and it is this gorgeous red print. This reminds me of the red transferware that I love to collect. It almost looks like a toile print, but it is Christmas themed. It has trees, it has this wintry cabin scene, it has this little girl playing in the snow, and then she's sledding over here. Oh my goodness, so precious. I love this. I grabbed the only two that I saw. It was $3.99 because I think you don't get as much on this as some of the other ones. So it was a little bit more affordable than the big roll that I got, but anyway, I love these so much and I cannot wait for wrapping all the presents with these. That is what the tag looks like if you are on the hunt for it. It is Martha Stewart, like I said. And then I also grabbed this. I had some of this last year and I thought it was just really pretty since I do love to collect vintage Santas and use it throughout our Christmas decor. I thought that he was just very sweet to add to the wrapping paper collection. This one was $7.99, so again, you do get a lot more on this one. So the majority will be wrapped with this, and then I'll have like little presents mixed in that are wrapped in that, and I think it's going to be just a really good little combination. And this is the brand of that one. It's the Sleigh Hill. And then to go along with that, I also picked up some Christmas ribbon. I got some red velvet ribbon from Hobby Lobby. I got 2 of those, and I think that's going to be really pretty tied around the gifts, and then also used throughout our decor, so like tied on a wreath or on my candlestick holders and things like that. That was my idea behind that. I also picked up a couple bags. That little Santa I thought was just so cute, and then this Santa, and then this was from Bell's Outlet. If you have one of those near you, they had these really pretty gift labels. I loved the colors and the theme of them. I felt like they would fit really well with all of my things that I have already collected for wrapping. And then from Marshall's, I also picked up these tags, the little Christmas tree. I decided to open them so that you could see one up close, but it feels very classic Christmas and just so pretty. I love those little tags. And again, I thought it would be really pretty along with this wrapping paper. Okay, the very last thing I have picked up from TJ Maxx so far this year is this set of dish towels. I love these so much. They are the prettiest ones that I have seen so far this year, so I just had to get them. I almost left them behind because I really don't need another kitchen dish towel set, but they're just so soft, so pretty. It is the Cupcakes and Cashmere brand. They were $12.99, so very pricey for dish towels. You get 3, but I just love them so much. Look at the red bows. I felt like it just matched this so well. It's gonna match all of my little bows that I'm gonna add to my wreaths and everything around the house. So I just thought it was perfect. It also includes a solid red one, which I really like, and it's again a really nice material, and then another bow towel on the other side. So I just love these. I can't wait to add these to our kitchen. I'm so excited to decorate. I haven't started decorating the kitchen yet, so I'm excited to work on that next and add all of this stuff out, like my new, where did they go? Oh, my new salt and pepper shakers. And then this is just gonna feel so festive and cozy. So that is everything except for one more find that we did get from Walmart this year. I have been wanting one of these Santa blow molds to go on the porch for the past few years, and I have never thrifted one yet or found one that is reasonably priced from a thrift store or antique store. So we decided to get this one from Walmart. He is so cute, so I wanted to include that as well. But that is everything that we have picked up and thrifted so far throughout the year and recently for Christmas. I really hope that you enjoyed seeing this fun little haul to kick off the season, and I hope that you also again get inspiration as I go through my Christmas totes with you and share with you what I have thrifted and collected in the past. So we're gonna head over there and do that next. Okay, now for the super fun part, and one of my favorite parts of the beginning of the season is getting out our Christmas decor totes and going through them. I started this process several weeks ago now by the time that you are watching this, but I like to get an early start because it takes me a long time to go through everything. I wanted to get things all sorted and figure out my plans for what I wanted to use in our home this year, and then also get together what I wanted to take to my antique booth for Christmas. It had been several years since I have really gone through and gotten rid of any Christmas decor that I was no longer using, and it is my first Christmas season having an antique booth. So over the past few weeks, it has been so busy going through everything, sorting, pricing, and decorating. It was so much fun to decorate my antique booth for Christmas for the first time. We had our Christmas open house and all of that went really well. And then I've also been working on decorating our home so much over the past few weeks. I'm I'm so excited to share it with you and how it turned out this year. I filmed all of it, so definitely stay tuned for my Christmas decorating video that will be coming out next. But I'm just gonna let you watch as I unpack some of my favorite pieces that I have thrifted throughout the years. These beautiful Santa mugs I found back in 2019, and they're still one of my absolute favorite pieces that I look forward to getting out every year. My Christmas books that I've thrifted, lots of red transferware, this Santa picture, and all of this was thrifted and sourced locally from local thrift shops, consignment stores, antique stores, estate sales, yard sales, and places like that. So hopefully when you watch this, it can give you ideas on what you can look for when you are out thrifting for Christmas decor for your own homes. And then once I post my Christmas decorate with me video, you can get ideas on how you can use your thrifted Christmas pieces in your decor. These are our fuzzy stockings. We got these a few years ago and we love them because of how much they hold. They really are like oversized stockings, so they just hold so many goodies and you're able to fit everything in there really well, and they're just so soft. And then these are a couple of my favorite Christmas throws that I have collected. Like I said, I'm just gonna let the music play now as I go through everything, and I hope that you enjoy. Last Christmas, we came across a big bundle of vintage Christmas ornaments on Facebook Marketplace, and I went and picked them up. It was a huge box for a really good deal. I have a whole video on it where we decorated the tree together, but we're going to be using all of these on the tree again this Christmas, and we have a new tree this year, so I'm going to share all about that in my next video. But these vintage ornaments just look so beautiful on the green tree this year, and I love all the colors. It's just like stepping back in time when I look at our tree. But if you are on the hunt for vintage Christmas ornaments, I see so many of them on Facebook Marketplace, at estate sales, yard sales, often also in bundles at local thrift shops. So just a few ideas on where you could look for some. Another thing I always look forward to doing is getting out my Christmas mugs. So on this day, as I was unpacking my Christmas decor, I got out my mugs and got them washed and put up in our mug cabinet so they are ready to use. And this just brings me so much joy. I love all my little mugs. Okay friends, that is going to be it for my video all about planning and preparing for Christmas and sharing with you all of my recent finds. I truly hope that you enjoyed this and that you were able to pull some Christmas ideas from it and get ready for decorating your own homes. My first Christmas decorating video will be out soon. It's taking me a little bit longer than years past to get it all ready and pulled together for you, but I hope that it will be worth it and that you will look forward to that coming out very soon. I hope that you have a wonderful start to your November and start to the fun holiday season. Thank you so much for being here and for watching and supporting all of my videos, and I will see you in my very next one. Bye friends.